Well, the Boy Scout way of starting a fire would be to start with small pieces of kindling or Excelsior or something similar, either twigs or something that you can chop off a larger piece of wood with an axe or a hatchet, and go to larger and larger and larger pieces until you get to the major sizes. You can't always do that because you may not have the time or the inclination or the ability, or you may have inclement weather, so you can't always guarantee that you can start out with such a source of kindling. When that happens, we always carry a bag of this stuff with us. It's called Fatwood, and this is a 4-pack. There are 4 sticks in here. Actually, it feels like there are 5 sticks, and one probably broke in half. And it's a product of Honduras, and there's no chemicals added, so you're not spraying, lighter fluid or charcoal fluid or anything like that on your wood. And basically what you do is, you need 2 sticks out so you can start at least 2 fires with 1 pack. And this is just dried wood. It's made from stumps that they found in naturally occurring stumps and trees fall over. And they dry it out and package it. Now this wood, it's a kind of a pine. I'm not sure exactly the species, but it has a natural resin to it, which is kind of what makes the thing catch fire. And the way you would do this is, if you didn't have any of this kindling, is you would just cross a couple pieces like that and stir them, and that would start your fire. Then of course, to properly build a fire, you want to start out with small pieces and then build on top of that larger and larger and larger and larger. So that the idea is the small will start the pieces a little bit larger, which will start pieces a little bit larger, and then up to the logs. So we'll try this just to try it out and see. I did it the other night, and that worked pretty good. Except I found that if you set them up, they don't seem to set fire as well as if you kind of lay them flat. So I tried to do it kind of like at a teepee style, and it didn't work very well. But once I laid them flat like that, then they set fire a whole lot easier. Okay, so I've made 2 classic teepees, one to the left, one to the right. The left teepee I use, and I'm using the little kindling twigs and shavings that I made. And then on the right, there's the 2 sticks crossed, the 2 fat sticks that are crossed. So we're going to light them both up, see which one catches fire first. The reason I chose the teepee style is we're already a little bit restricted in this fire pit for oxygen, because you more often than not, one of the reasons the fires don't start very well is lack of oxygen. And since there's already a little bit of oxygen starvation here, these teepees are open to all sides, so we should be able to get a good flow of oxygen initially through the fire. Alright, we're ready to do this comparison between the Fatwood here and the Boy Scout method here. So here we're getting ready to light the Fatwood. I'll light that first. There we go. Now, let me try the other piece of Fatwood. Well, having trouble with that. Let's try the Boy Scout method. and the Fatwood. Okay, now the Fatwood seems to be gone. And the Boy Scout seems to be gone. I'll back off here and keep an eye on both of them. Seems like the Boy Scout method actually is starting to spread a little bit more. And the Fatwood, it's working as well, but it seems to be a little bit of black smoke. Now the Boy Scout method is actually already reached the top of the teepee here. The flames have. And the Fatwood method not. Now I have to say that this is kind of favors the Boy Scout method maybe a little bit better, but this wood is nice and dry, and we were having trouble the other night with wet wood, and the wet wood actually worked better with the Fatwood, so there's always that issue. So we're just going to let the fire build up, and we're going to enjoy the evening. Well, a nice campfire certainly is mesmerizing, I have to tell you. It's kind of nice just to end each day at the campground with a nice little campfire.